Hello, everybody. This is William Randolph, and I hope this day finds you well. I wanted to make a video this morning because I had something on my mind yesterday, and I think it might be helpful to some. So yesterday, I had the honor of presenting at the Virginia PTAC session on compelling RFIs and source assaults. And so that was in the morning. So the day before, I was doing the preparation, putting the deck together, making sure the deck was good, and putting the deck together and getting my thoughts together. And something hit me. I have the honor of having 4 grandchildren. At the moment, the ages are 10 to 1. So 10, 7, 3, or 2.5, and 1. And every time they are here, I can tell that they've been here, okay? And it lingers. They have what I like to call stickiness, okay? That's alliterative and figurative. Stickiness. The little ones, you can see fingerprints and things that they've touched and residue from things that they've eaten and tasted and played with. So I have it's this concept of stickiness, that the kids, they have stickiness. And for a day or two later, you can tell that they've been here. The toy box is out. You find an errant toy here or there. It's stickiness. And that's the concept that I came to when I was thinking about compelling RFIs. I remember when I was in government, there were companies that had stickiness. They were around. They were in the conversation. They were in the comments, in our lexicon. You could even, when thinking about something new, it's like, oh, I bet they could do it. It was one of the first things that thought. It is stickiness. It's residue. It's business residue. And one of the things I was sharing with the audience on the PTAC webinar is that your RFIs and sources sought should be designed, created, manufactured to create stickiness. That the idea of your solution, your business, even the presence of your logo is residue. It's around. It lingers in people's minds. So the very value proposition of an RFI is to create the stickiness. Here's an idea. Here's a group of people. Here are some resources. Here's a capability. And to articulate that in a fashion where 2 or 3 days later, it's like, oh, they're still talking about it. They're still thinking about it. So when you're thinking about or building a process to execute and initiate RFIs and source assault, request for information and source assault notifications, 2 different things, 2 different purposes. But in both of them, the goal is to be sticky, is to put your ideas out so that people can fall in love with them, just like those 4 grandbabies. That even when they're gone, I see things and it reminds me of them, and I fall in love all over again. So colleagues, on today, think about what is your strategy? What are your tactics to build a machine that creates stickiness in your RFIs and your source assault notifications? Thank you for the time. All the best. Be well.